Hey, what's going on, Set Apart Gardens family? Man, it's Dre over here at Set Apart Gardens. Hope y'all doing good, man. I just got a word of the day for y'all for this video, man. Just wanted to bring some wise words. Before I get into it though, do got merch, man. If you're interested in merch, leave a comment down below. It's a beautiful day today, man. It was raining all day yesterday. It was gloomy, cold. Now the sun is out. It's probably about 70 degrees right now. And this is the weather that I look forward to. Don't mind my dogs in the background. Luna, you know, she just had those puppies, so she's trying to get away from them, so I'm gonna let her out in a few. But anyways, hold on, I'm gonna just pull up my word of the day real quick. 1 second. So, okay, that's what it is. So, of course, you know, we know there's a lot going on. I don't know how many times I've been saying that, but it is a lot going on in this country, man. And honestly, one thing we have to realize too is judgment is coming upon, you know, this land and this nation. You know, there's been a lot of wrongdoings throughout history, you know what I'm saying, and everybody has to give an account. Everybody, every nation has to give an account to the Most High. So, you know, with all that being said, focus on controlling what you can control. Meaning everything that's in your sphere of influence, everything that you could control. That's your health, your discipline, how you run your household, what job you choose to do, what business you choose to do, how you choose to make your money, your relationship with the Most High, your relationship with God, and hold on, I'm just checking the mail. And everything that is in your control, everything that is in your sphere of influence. I'm sorry, y'all. I was just checking my mail real quick. That's what needs your attention the most. Because stress and anxiety is derived from obsessing and consuming yourself with things you cannot control. But when you focus on what you can control, you can focus, okay, this is what you can control. You can control what you're gonna do for the next 24 hours. You can control what you're about to do in the next hour. You can control that. Whether it's, okay, man, like for instance for me, okay, man, you know what? Let me go ahead, you know, record this video that I've been meaning to record, and let me go ahead and edit it, and let me go ahead and get it pushed out on YouTube, right? I can control that, and I can do that. Instead of me putting more effort into, well, let me look and see what's on the news. They say it's a recession coming. They say it may be a depression. I'm a government worker. Am I gonna still have my job? You know, am I gonna be, you know, terminated, this, that, and the third? You know, all of those things, right? Oh man, look at the tariffs, look at all this, all that. You know what I'm saying? Instead of focusing on all that, what I cannot control, because people gonna do what they want to do. People already have their own agendas, right? And you know, those who are in power, all of this is done on purpose. There's nothing done on accident. And all of this stuff is done on purpose, right? And whatever it's gonna be, it's gonna be. I can't control that, but you know what I can control? Man, I need to go and add value to these people that's online. I need to go give them words of encouragement. I need to give them good content as far as showing them how to develop skills so they can survive, right? I can, you know, do something to benefit my children, to benefit my wife, right? I can go into prayer. I can get into my word, dig deeper into my relationship with the Most High, so that no matter what happens, I know at the end of the day, I'm covered and protected by Him. These are all things that I can control, all things that I can do. Okay, let me go and start some seeds. Let me go and buy some seeds. Let me buy this book before the grid goes down, God forbid, you know, before the internet goes down or the power structure goes down or whatever the case may be. Let me order some of these books, so that way all the information that I have, I can have it in a physical text. So that way, you know, if everything goes to shit, excuse my language, I still have a reference, a point of reference, a reference tool that I can use that'll benefit me. Let me go, let me see how I can Let me see how I can go and get some more sheep or some more goats. Get a breeding pair of this or a breeding pair of that. Let me go research on how to do beekeeping so I can keep my own bees and get my own honey. Let me see how to drill a well. Let me see how to harvest rainwater. Let me see how I can, you know, hone in on these survival skills. Let me go buy some more bullets if I need some. Let me go buy a hunting rifle. Let me go buy, you know, another gun for protection. Let me teach my children how to, you know, handle a weapon. Let me teach my children how to butcher a chicken. Let me go buy a rooster for my hen so that way I can constantly reproduce. Let me go and do something that's going to make my life better and my family's life better, instead of focusing on what I cannot control. Because when you spend more time thinking about what you cannot control, you're gonna feel hopeless, and you're going to be full of fear and anxiety and depression, and you're gonna be dependent. You're gonna, you know, be so dependent on the system and the power structure that you're not going to try to do anything to help yourself. You're going to be solely dependent on, you know, them. And so however they choose to go about whatever they go about, you're going to be at their mercy. Instead of saying, you know what, instead of being in fear and obsessing over it, I'm going to prepare myself for the worst, hope for the best, but I'm going to focus only on what I can control. Because this is the thing, stress kills. Stress kills, right? You know, you got, you know, people with high blood pressure, heart disease. All of this derives from stress, right? But not only that, it kills in the fact of, it kills your motivation. It kills your ambition, right? When you just so depressed and worried about what you cannot control, you're not going to want to do anything, because you feel like, why should I? Everything is about to, you know, just be pretty much the worst that it can be. So why should I do anything? So focus on what you can control, man. On the brink of whatever we on the brink of, right? And just being real, speaking to black folks, man, this ain't nothing that we ain't already been through. Our first few hundred years in this country, we were in the Depression. We were owned. We were worked for free. We were beat, we were raped, we were taken from our homeland and stripped of our culture, stripped of our language, stripped of everything, our human dignity, treated as 2/5 or 3/5 of a human. We survived the Middle Passage. We can surely survive this. You know what I mean? We can surely survive. Our ancestors survived the Middle Passage. Think about that. And slavery, and Jim Crow, and segregation. And just everything that we've endured in this country. The Civil Rights era, COINTELPRO. Our ancestors survived all of this, and we're still here. Surely we can get through what's about to happen. But we have to disconnect ourselves from being consumed with what the powers that be are dealing with and doing and making deals and doing all these type of things. We cannot focus on that. Now, it's good to be informed. I'm not saying don't inform yourself. Don't be oblivious. You know what I'm saying? And just turn a blind eye. That's not what I'm saying at all. Be informed, but don't be consumed. And most importantly, focus on doing what you can do. You still breathing. You still got a roof over your head. You still in a blessed position. You got food in your refrigerator. You're healthy. You're able-bodied. Your kids are healthy. You know, your wife is healthy. Your household is still intact. You serve the Most High God. Get up and do something that's going to benefit you. Put more thought into what you can control and what you can do versus what you cannot control. Leave that up to the Most High. Because the Most High, believe it or not, I know, you know, a lot of y'all, when stuff start going wrong, that's when, you know, we stop looking to the Most High as our help, as our refuge. But believe it or not, the Most High, nothing is being done without his approval. Even the enemy has to come to the Most High before he does anything. You ever read the book of Job? It said the Most High called Satan. He called Satan and questioned him as far as what he was doing. And Satan had the answer to the Most High. And before he can even do what he did to Job, he had to get the yay or nay from the Most High. Right? So whatever is happening, it's destined to happen. Don't stress about that. If this whole system falls, it was never made for my people anyways. You know, and I don't care whoever, if you feel some type of way by me saying my people and talking to my people, I don't care. You can click off the video. But I'm speaking to everybody, but I'm talking to my people right here. We're gonna be all right. You feel what I'm saying? We're gonna be all right. The system wasn't made for us. You know what I'm saying? But have we benefited from it in ways? Absolutely. But see, one thing we have to realize is that something that wasn't made by us for us, we have no connection to if it falls. Because while some of the founding fathers, you know, wrote documents like the Declaration of Independence and the Constitution, we weren't in mind. They said all men created equal, but we were treated unequal, right? So I'm not saying, you know, hate your country, because after all, this is our country. I'm not saying, you know, that America is not our country where we were born and different things like that. But what I am saying is that the American system in the ways, you know, of this country have always been adversarial toward us. So why would we have an emotional attachment when the very system that broke us is now breaking down? That's all I'm saying. But, you know, I digress on that point. But all I'm saying is, get up, focus on what you can control, right? You said you wanted to lose weight, you wanted to get on the health journey, you wanted more discipline. Get up right now and do something for that. You said you wanted to start a garden. Go out there right now and start, you know, starting some seeds or planting your area for your garden, tilling what needs to be tilled. Go out there and do that right now. You said you wanted chickens. Go get started building that chicken coop so you can get it, so you can have it. You said you wanted fruit trees. Now is the time to go buy them. Go to your Lowe's, go to your feed store. You said you wanted turkeys. Go order some right now. Make the purchase online. You said you wanted this, you wanted to do that. Do it. Now is the time to do it, because you can control it. You said you want to start that business. Go ahead and start it. Go ahead and apply for that LLC. Go ahead and do your planning. Do what you can control. Focus on what you can control. Put your energy into that. And let the chips fall where they may with everything else, because you can't control that. And so you shouldn't be stressing over it. But that's all I want to tell y'all, man. Like I always like to say, man, if you get somebody the power to feed you, you give them the power to start you. Peace.